Amy Schumer.
Trevor Noah.
Welcome to The Daily Show.
Thank you. I'm gonna miss you. Don't leave.
What do you mean?
I mean, you know what I mean.
Well, wait. But you make it sound like I'm dying. I'll see you in comedy clubs. I'll see you. You're on tour. You're doing other things.
I know, but I don't want to see you in person. I want to see you on TV. Where you belong.
It's good to see you back where you belong. Inside Amy Schumer, we have waited such a long time.
You've been
It was
patient.
critically acclaimed. What did you win? Like 3 Emmy Awards, right? Nominated multiple times. You've been up there accepting it. It was huge.
Wow.
And then you disappeared. You became a movie star. And then you worked on a New York Times best-selling book. And then it was just like, Amy's gone. And then it's like, no, Amy's back now. You're still doing everything else. But like, why did you make us wait this long?
Well, first of all, I'm so sorry about that. As somebody in the media, but especially a woman, people get annoyed when they see you too much, so you have to kind of disappear a little bit. And then you like pop out like a groundhog, just like, I'm still here, but then it's just, you just want to burn women to the stake, but I mean, really, it's which makes me want to give a shout out to the Iranian women right now. Zan Zendagi Azadi.
It is. When you look at a situation like what's happening in Iran, and you think of some of the positions that you've taken, like let's say in stand-up, where you've gone, Amy should shut up about this, Amy shouldn't talk about that, politics, this is not your place, just shut up and be funny, actually you're not even funny. It feels like, and I'm not even comparing the two worlds, by the way, but it feels like there is a certain level of, there's a camaraderie around the world right now where women are saying, we experience many instances of men policing us and how we do or dress or say or perform. And in creating your show, do you think of that first? Is that like what's on the top of your mind? Or do you just naturally go into that as Amy? Because everything you do is so scathing and insightful.
Thank you. Tell my husband that. I would love a little respect at home, but just announce. But no, I think I was one of those people who was like, didn't identify as a feminist, like didn't know what it meant, that it just meant equality. But it's always just been in me. And so the show, like some journalist one time said, it was like sneaking shaved carrots in with the brownies, which, is like this show too. It's, it's like people don't want to feel like they're learning something, but if you can make people laugh and have a point, I mean, that's the only way I want to learn anything,
That's the only way I like learning things.
Yeah.
You do that in the show. You've also shared a part of your life that has been particularly interesting, I found. There used to be a period where Amy Schumer was all jokes, all facade. And then something changed. You started sharing the ups and downs. You talked about plastic surgery and your journey. You talked about childbirth. You talked about being a mother. And where everyone thought it would only land in a punchline, there started being a lot more vulnerability. I'd love to know why you chose that, because it feels like you're just opening yourself up. And people luckily loved what you did, but why would you choose to do that?
I think it came from not being raised well. No, I mean, but you know what I mean? Like you're supposed to have healthy boundaries. And I just never developed those. So, I mean, I'm joking, but I'm also serious with, I feel better when I share things about myself. When I admit to the most horrible thing, like I've been listening to this podcast, it's like Secrets or something. It's really like you feel sick listening to it, but it's, you feel a weight lifted. And then I found that when I was honest about my struggles and the things I was battling with that I was ashamed of, people were expressing like me too, and that made me feel so much better.
Right.
And so that makes me feel like it's worth opening my mouth, to make people laugh and feel better and to be authentic. I think people can tell.
It's a challenge though.
It is.
I mean, because there's authenticity, but there's also, you're still performing, and so you're always trying to find that balance. Do your friends or family ever say, Amy, that's a little too much?
I've learned to ask people if they don't want jokes about them, and that it's not worth it to burn any bridges with your friends and family.
What do you think you're going to do, like, with kids? Are you, because I mean, a lot of comedians think their kids are really funny.
Yeah.
And they are.
Yeah.
You have to admit, they are. But then now, some kids might go, I don't like that you told that joke about me.
Oh, yeah, I don't plan on, I already, like, I don't think I'm becoming a better parent, but I think I'm just getting used to failing, you know? Like, you just fail so hard all the time. And you know what I named my son?
No.
Oh, gosh. Okay. First name, Gene, because that was my husband's mother's name. And then his last name, my husband's last name is Fisher, which is why Amy, won't take it. I don't know if you know who Amy Fisher was. You might have missed that, but it's not who you want to share a Google alert with. And then I wanted to pay tribute to David Tell, my favorite comedian, my good friend. So I made his middle name Tell. I named him Genital Fisher. Please make eye contact with me. Genital Fisher, okay? Yeah, and so but I don't want to joke about him. I try not to post pictures of him. I don't want to say anything that like, you know
you
that
could
he
have
has
changed
no
the
say
name.
in.
You could have just changed the name. Like
Well, yeah, we changed it to Finger Bang Shit Snatch. Is that better, or?
I mean, it depends on who your audience is, yeah, I guess. You're back on tour now.
Yeah.
Filling out some of the biggest arenas around the country, traveling wherever you want to. What does Amy Schumer want to do now? I'd love to know, like, where do you go from here? What are your dreams? What are your aspirations? Or do you just cruise through life?
Well, I love not working. Like, you
I've
know,
heard good things
right?
about it.
Oh my God.
I've heard good things about it.
I would love to. No, I'm proud of my career, and I want to keep doing things, you know, that I'm proud of, and creating content that I think is funny and helpful. But I want to hang out with my family a bunch, and I want to go on a boat. Invite me on your boat. Where's my camera? Yeah, I want to. Yeah.
Who are you inviting on a boat?
I don't know. I want to go on a boat. You know, people. You always see famous people on boats.
Are you saying a boat or a yacht?
You're right. I'm going to upgrade it. A yacht boat.
Okay.
Invite me on your yacht boat.
Invite Amy Schumer on your yacht boat if you have one. Thank you so much for joining me on the show. Great seeing you again. Amy Schumer, everybody.